Hey, it's Jason Kokenzie with Building Wealth Now. Welcome to another edition, and we are tapping in to the end of 2022. And it's been a wild ride, but it's been an exciting ride for me, and hopefully it's been an exciting ride for you as we look to 2023. If you are a guest with us today, super thankful for you. Appreciate it. And if you're a long-time listener, subscriber, appreciate you. It's the end of the year, and that probably brings so many different emotions to many of you. Memories from previous holiday seasons, but looking forward to the new year and what the new year might be able to bring to you. And obviously, 2023 can be an exciting year. So before we get into all the good stuff today, even though everything's good stuff, right? Check out iteachfreedom.com. I've had the opportunity to truly mentor hundreds and thousands at this point of people in the world of business and online business. Would love to have opportunity to chat with you. If you're listening to this the first time, this Facebook group, iteachfreedom.com, and this podcast are about building online businesses that have passive income potential, retirement early potential, generational wealth potential. So if you like time and financial flexibility and freedom, that's the place to be. So thank you for jumping on here today. And if you're like, well, Jason, I don't know of any businesses out there online that I can do. I don't know what there's out there. I don't know what's good, what's bad. I don't know what's legit, what's a scam. I don't know what's easy, what's hard. I don't know what truly gives me passive income, what doesn't. Hey, that's what this is all about. And here's the deal. You can go to iteachfreedom.com. You can go, there's a survey. As soon as you get there, if you click join, survey will pop up. One of those pop-ups in the survey, one of the questions, the first question actually is, would you like to have a video conference with yours truly on 3 to 4 businesses online that produce passive income? There's no sales pitch. There's no e-course to buy. There's nothing to buy. In fact, it's not 3 to 4 specific businesses per se, but rather just the model and how to do them. And I've done hundreds of these, if maybe not, maybe even thousands at this point. I don't know, but I've been doing this for a long time, and I love helping people. And if you would like to have a person who actually knows what they're doing, teaching you without having to feel obligated to pay for a course or something like that, I would say go to iteachfreedom.com. No obligations, nothing. Go get some fantastic information and then go on your merry way. And that's about it. Obviously, I hope you stick around and we can learn more about you, help you as you go along your journey in the online business world. But that's what that's there for. And I have literally helped hundreds, if not thousands at this point with that. And it probably has been thousands legitimately. And so, yeah. Anyway, guys, it's the end of the year. And again, this brings so many mixed emotions. Let me just say this about 2023 without being too, I don't even know what the word I want to use is, but without being too sentimental, maybe. I don't know. 2022 for me personally was a bang up year, and it is that the way that 2022 is ending is even better than how it began. I'm going to go into 2023 with just some spectacular things business-wise that because I put the time, energy, and effort, not just for 2022, but for the years before this. Oh man, I'm elated to see what 2023 has to offer. But let's not look forward to 2023 first. Let's just look at the end of 2022. First of all, guys, there's nothing magical about January 1st. If you've not taken that step into the online business, creating your own economy, building your dreams, checking off that bucket list, working on something that benefits you both short term and long term, creating that online company, what in the world are you waiting for? Don't wait until January 1st to do that. Because here's the thing, if you wait till January 1st, what tells me you're not going to go to January 31st or May 31st or August 30th, right? Don't put in your mindset a start time. It's better for you to make a step in that direction than have a decisive point, well, I'm going to start January 1st, right? Because you're more than likely to not. I don't know if you've ever read Mel Robbins' books, The 5 Second Rule. I will sum it up in a few sentences. The book is a fine book, but I think you'll get the general concept of it within the first couple chapters. The idea of the 5 second rule is that we have a tendency to count up, maybe in parenting. Hey, you need to stop treating your brothers and sisters like this. You need to clean up your room. You need to do this. And I'm going to give you 5 seconds, and you need to start working on that right now. Go clean on your room. Otherwise, there'll be consequences if you don't clean up your room in 5 seconds. And so human thought process is kind of like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're still not cleaning the room. What in the world? 6, 7, 8, 9. And the intensity in the voice does not necessarily increase intensity in the child to go clean their room. The reason for that is because when does counting up end? Psychologically, if we count backwards, there is an end point. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, Johnny, you didn't listen. You didn't behave. You didn't obey. There's going to be a consequence for you not obeying the way you were supposed to. That's the gist of the Mel Robbins rule. I encourage you to take action. The mind is set in a way to take immediate action. And the longer you keep putting things off, that's counting up to 5. My suggestion is make that action today. Don't wait for January 1st for some magical thing to happen. I will tell you this. If you put the action in now, there will be some magic that happens January 1st, but it's going to be magic because of the preparation that you made from today until January 1st. So, the other reason why I just want to say this, but to focus on the end of 2022, making big things happen. Here's the deal: tax write-offs, guys. If you want to have some good tax write-offs for the beginning of 2023, get into business now, so that you're able to make that happen. Does that make sense? So that's my encouragement with that. Make that magic happen now. Don't delay. Don't wait for the tax write-offs. Jump in the business now. Make that happen so you can write that off as well. Another reason why you want to make that happen now is because, obviously, guys, success loves speed. Procrastination is not going to help you be successful waiting for the new year. So, I encourage you with that. Last but not least, and this kind of brings me into my point of conversation when it comes to business. You often hear the phrase, location, location, location. You might say, well, Jason, how does that apply to online business? Well, valid point, valid question. So I'm going to give you some general business concepts that as you are looking to business today, I want to help you make good business decisions. If you have not yet jumped into a business, these are going to be very important for you. If you have jumped into business already, well, these might be able to help you modify your business, recalibrate your business, focus in the right place for your business, and you might also help you understand to say, you know what, maybe the business that I'm doing is actually not going to be the long-term profitable business I want, and so maybe it's going to be a change in a business. So, question for you: what's more important in business? Location or timing? Location or timing? What's more important when looking at business opportunities? Do I want to focus my attention on? Is location more important or is timing more important? I actually did a podcast in a sense, an episode about this quite a while ago, but I want to bring it back up to today because first of all, it's probably been a few years, but I want to bring it back up because I want to give you some thought process with this to help you go further in this. The reason why I like this time of this particular episode is because, again, we're at the end of 2022, moving forward into 2023, and I want to help you make a great decision for your new year. Great decision for the end of 2022. What's more important? Well, guys, location, location, location. You might be thinking, well, Jason, location is absolutely. Jason, just think about it this way, man. Beachfront property. That sounds like a great opportunity to have a beachfront property. Jason, it'd be so great to have an opportunity to buy a vacation home on the side of a ski town on a ski slope. Oh, Jason, that'd be so incredibly cool. Listen, I'm not arguing with you. I love the ocean. I love property on the ocean. And so, yes, the location is fabulous. But let's say you buy that property on the beach. Let's say you spend $1.5 million on that beachfront property. 2 months later, a hurricane comes through, devastates that place. And now the valuation of the properties in general in that area, originally 1.5, but now have dropped down substantially to $650,000 for those particular beachfront properties. How good is that location? You're saying, well, Jason, it's still beachfront property. I get that. And obviously there's some benefit to location. Being at the right place at the right time, however, is more important. See, timing trumps location. Being at the right place at the right time is more important than just the right place. Because if you buy that property for $1.5 million, hurricane hits, and then it's only worth $650,000, and then you decide, oh, I just don't want to deal with it again. I want to sell the property, and I come in and swoop it for $650,000. See, timing trumps location. Such a powerful thought process for you need to understand. Timing is always better than location. You're saying, well, okay, Jason, I can understand that. But what if I'm an online business Location doesn't matter. What I think that really matters is having that just absolutely amazing product, the product that ultimately sells itself. Well, here's the deal, guys. I don't think that there's any product that truly sells itself. I understand what people say about that. I understand what people mean about that. But ultimately, there's no such thing as a product that sells itself because every product does need some marketing to some point in order to reach the populace, in order to get sales. But I understand what you're saying. But let's just use it for an example. You have a product that's amazing. You have a product that's fantastic. You have a product that needs very little education to truly help people understand the value of what it can do for them in their life. So, in turn, a product that sells itself. Love it. Okay, love it. Let's just say, for an example today, sorry, I'm going to be a little grotesque, but I think you're going to understand why I use this illustration because I want to be overly over the top just so that you can understand the point I'm trying to get to. Let's say you have a product that if I were to cut your arm off and give you this pill, your arm would regrow back with no pain and in 5 minutes. There you go. A product that sells itself. An amazing product. I think people would probably take this product and buy it just so that they can have on the shelf of their house, just in case, right? I think there's going to be some influencers, YouTube sensationalists that ultimately cut their arm off just to take the pill so they have no pain and regrow their arm back in 5 minutes just to get follows and likes. Massive product. Amazing product, right? But let me help you understand why timing is more important than anything else. Why timing is more important than location. Why timing is more important than the product itself. And, frankly, why timing is actually more important than the money that you're going to make from that amazing product. The profit. Because what if I gave you 1 cent for every single bottle you sold of that product? Is that a good opportunity? Well, I can just tell you, great, I don't care how great that product is. If you only sell 1 cent or one product per, or one, let me back this up. If you sell that product and only get 1 cent, you literally have to sell millions of those products, millions of those bottles in order to make any money. Would it be worth your time? Think you understand it. Hopefully you didn't answer say, yes, it would be. No, it would not be. It would not be worth your time. Now, you might say, okay, well, Jason, who would do that for 1 cent? Let's up the ante. Okay, so let me give you another thought process. I'm going to help you go along the step to help you ultimately get to my point. What if you have that same magic arm regrowing pill, but instead of at 1 cent, I say, I will pay you $1,000 per bottle. You're saying, now you're talking, Jason. That sounds like a good opportunity. Well, yeah, sounds good. If I sold 100 of those bottles, I'd have 100,000. If I sell 100,000 of those bottles, I'd be a multimillionaire. If I sell 10,000 of the bottles, I would be a millionaire. Yeah, Jason, that sounds great. I could sell 10,000. Jason, there's 8 billion people in the world, and the large majority of those 8 billion people have arms. And that's pretty cool because they probably would want to keep both of their arms. So yeah, Jason, I could sell 10,000 of those. I hear you. But what if you get so excited, you say, I'm in, you sign the dotted line, you become a business owner in that company, and then you run out to your front yard of your house and you look at the street and everybody's car has the phrase, "I sell the magic arm growing pill" on a bumper sticker. Is that a problem? And the answer is yes, because it has violated multiple business understandings. First of all, location is important. So maybe it's just in that particular location, everybody already knows about it. Or maybe, number two, just everybody already knows about it and you're late to the game. See, location is important. The product is important. How much you get paid for the product is important. But what trumps all three of those is the timing itself. Is the timing itself. If you find the right product with a potential right location, because again, online business doesn't necessarily matter in that scenario, with the right compensation, but the timing is off, you are going to have a much harder time building a business around those revolutionary products if the timing's not good. But what if the timing is good? What if very few people know about it? What if I do get paid well? Well, that's a great place to start. Timing to me is the most important step to look at a business before I actually jump into a business. If the timing is not right, if it's already saturated, I will avoid the business. I will avoid spending my time, energy, and effort to build that business, ultimately because of the timing itself. Timing is key. Timing is foundational to making sure you have a business that can build the wealth that you're looking for. When you're looking at businesses, online, offline, timing should be your first question. Timing should be the first question. Now, you may have already been presented the products ahead of time. I understand, but then timing should be the direction you go with that. Many people jump into businesses that are already saturated. They get it in second wind. They think that they can just pick any product on the face of this earth and make a great business out of it. They think that just because they found a product that they get huge profits from, that they're just going to be uber successful. Well, again, if everybody already knows about it, it doesn't really matter how much profit you can make. It doesn't really matter how great the product is. Timing trumps all of those. I hope this has been helpful to you today. I hope it's been worth your 25 minutes of time listening to it. I'm going to tell you something. That little thought process will change your life. Speaking of timing, when is the best time to jump in business? Now. Not 2 weeks from now, not 3 months from now, not 10 months from now. Opportunity does not knock twice. It is said that every person has two once-in-a-lifetime opportunities. Once before they're 40, once after they're 40. Don't wait. Create your opportunity. Create your own economy. Create your own time. Create your own freedom. Timing is important. There is nothing magical about January 1st. My encouragement to you is jump in now. You're saying, Jason, I legit don't know what to do. Well, I said this at the top of the podcast. Go to iteachfreedom.com. No sales pitch, nothing to buy. Let me help you walk through those things. Appreciate you guys for listening today. Look forward to catching you up in the next episode.